Hello, hello. There we go.
Gotcha.
On navigation. Circuit breaker. One of these I'm supposed to have. Got all these are
Okay. So right now, really we should be over here on COM 1. Forget about that for just a second. COM 1, receive. COM 1, transmit. Okay, they're lit. So that means everything you're operating on is right here. All right. Now, you've got to get the correct frequency up into the active box. If it's shaded, that means that's where it gets changed. See how?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you set your frequency. But here is where you actually operate on it. Listen to it. To that, you've got to flip that up. All right. Now, that's our common frequency here. This is our AWAS frequency.
Right.
And so it's also in the standby mode over here. So you got to put it over in active. That's number one. And then to listen to it, you want to just hit the COM2 receive button.
So this is the COM2 radio?
Yep, COM
Okay.
1, COM2.
Okay.
Oakley Field Airport. Automated weather observation 1351 Zulu weather. Wind 250 at 6. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 0 Celsius. Dew point -3 Celsius. Altimeter 3047. Murray, Kentucky, Kyle Oakley Field Airport. Automated weather observation 1351 Zulu weather. Wind 250 at 6. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 0 Celsius. Dew point -3 Celsius. Altimeter 3047.
Okay. All right.
All right, we're going to go to runway 23.
Okay.
Do you have brakes?
Radio must be turned down here. Got aircraft taking off. I never heard him call, and that's
I didn't either.
Chris Bethel, and he pretty much always radios.
I heard it in the hangar part. I heard him say something.
Yeah, this was, you know, these radios are funny. They'll go from off to on. I mean, you know, there's the squelch. And right about there, kind of quit hearing it. So you got to make sure, you always want to make sure that's turned up. Where are you headed, Chris?
Say again?
Where are you going?
We're just going to fly a few approaches.
All right, have fun. Got Don Guthrie soloed.
On Guthrie.
Yeah, the older guy, farmer. Remember, he's part of the club.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen he's flying. I didn't know he was a student.
Yeah.
Murray traffic, Murray 6704 November, enter and downland runway 23 Murray.
All right, now don't forget your flaps. Remember, we'll be at full flaps when we're in slow flight.
Got one of my speeds, folks. Well, we're going down to
Right around 60. So just remember, pitch for speed and power for altitude. So we've lost about 50 feet. So if you want to add a little power.
wasn't watching altitude.
All right, we're down to 2,400.
Yeah, Murray traffic, Murray 6704 November, turn base runway 23 Murray.
2,500. All right, your speed is really good. All right, so that's good. So just add enough power so that we can get 100 foot or 200 foot per minute climb in slow flight. There we go. That's better. That's looking good. Good job.
I'm supposed to put the rest of the flaps in.
Yeah, you're close enough. We about got them all in now. Got about 38 out of 40 degrees. So. Stay on that 240.
And Murray traffic, Murray 6704 November, turn and final runway 23 Murray.
All right, you turn to 300. 00. All right, so remember we want to stay in slow flight, so we'll keep that nose up for the right speed. And if you're still climbing, then you need to reduce a little power, right? There we go, very good, good. All right, so as long as we're in this god-awful condition that we're in now, but we might as well go ahead and do a power off stall. So let's talk through this. What we're going to do. Remember, we're gonna pull a little bit more power out, and we're going to lower the nose because we want to establish about a 65 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour descent, right? Because a power off stall is the same as an approach to a landing stall. So we want to make this airplane look like it does when we're approaching for a landing. So whatever we got to do to get it in that condition, and the easiest thing would be just to, don't do it just quite yet, but
Okay.
we'll just pull a little power out, lower the nose, get a little bit of a descent coming in at about
2
7,
traffic
right?
to Charlie Sierra is right
So
crosswind
when we're
20,
doing that,
departing
once
the
we've got
pattern
that
to the west.
established, then you're gonna smoothly reduce, pull the rest of the power and pitch up, okay? Once we've got the stall, all we're gonna do then is lower the nose, full power, first notch of flaps. Take out, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll do it together. So go ahead and pull a little power out and lower the nose. We can establish our descent, okay?
Only
So
75.
there's 70 to 75 there. Right about there is good. All right, pull some more power. Now pull your power out now. All the way out. And all the way out. And pitch up. Same time. We do it at the same time. Keep the ball centered. There's the stall. Nose to the horizon right there. Full power. Good. Right rudder. First notch of flaps. Get that first notch of flaps out. There you go. Good. Carb heat now once you've got full power in. And then walk your flaps out 10 degrees at a time. Careful you don't pull yourself up into a secondary stall. All right, very good. All right, get us back up to 2,500 feet. All right, and we might as well go ahead and do that again, just practice it one more time. So we're not going to have to go all the way to slow flight, but we're going to be in the same condition. So, you know, I'd get your carb heat, pull your power. I'd go ahead and pull it back to about 1,700 RPM and hold the nose where it is right now because we're going to have to get our flaps in, right? So start working your flaps in. Okay, good. You got all your flaps in. There's your descent. All right, so whenever you're ready, you just pull the power and at the same time pitch up.
All the power's out.
Yep, and pitch up at the same time. There's the stall, nose to the horizon. To the right, don't, aileron's neutral. There you go. Good, good job.
Got to roll over with it.
Yeah. Don't forget your carb heat too. All right, very good. Get us back up to 2,500 feet and turn us around to 150.
Still a little squirrely on that stuff, ain't it?
What's that?
So I'm still a little squirrely on that.
On the stalls?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it just takes a little experience. You'll get it. You're smooth. That's the important thing is, you know, it's, I don't know, for some reason everybody kind of thinks that a stall is kind of a violent maneuver, and it's not. It's real smooth, and as long as you don't get too herky-jerky on the controls, everything's fine, and just make sure that ball is centered. If you stall the airplane in a coordinated fashion, all it's going to do is mush forward, all right, which is what you want it to do. All right, turn around to 150.
150. I turned that thing on. I pushed the button like he said.
Okay. All right. So you see that pond right there shining right in front of us?
The big one?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Put our nose right on it. All right. So what I want you to do now is just with that, keeping that on your outside reference point. Give me a 45-degree bank turn to the left. 360 degrees.
45 degrees.
Yep. So roll right through 30, all the way to 45, and as you go, there you go. As you go through 30, put that trim in. Perfect, right there. There it is. Okay, now look outside. If you don't change anything outside, you'll be golden. All right, a little bit of nose up, please. There we go.
Traffic, at 556. We're at 3,000 feet. We are about 8 miles to the south. We'll be doing right traffic for 2010.
All right, so here comes our pond. Okay. I don't know that we got enough trim in on that time, and then you didn't pull back enough to kind of keep our nose up. We lost about 140 feet. So let's try it again. There's the 150, and let's get it trimmed out. Let's see, trim it for level flight right now. See where we are. All right, little nose down. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, let's go to the right. All right, and as we go through 30, one sweep, top to bottom. There you go. That's good, that's good. Okay, don't overbank, we're almost at 60. There we go.
Turn traffic.
45 right
Cherokee 8425 Whiskey is right crosswind 20 remaining in the pattern zone.
Aerodynamically, this airport plane is a lot heavier at 60 degrees than it is at 45
Tune traffic,
degrees.
at 556. We're running a right downwind for 20. Any traffic, please advise tune.
I think hard to see with the sun in your
This
eyeball.
is Cherokee 425 Whiskey. You're on the crosswind and searching for you. No joy so far.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Well,
see
we
you on the
can't really see our point on the ground,
556.
so
We're still about a mile south of you.
All right. Tell you what, let's
All right,
go
we're
back
going
and
to
work on
depart
some
the
landings.
crosswind and we'll do a 360 and let you come ahead of us. Should be quicker.
556, we have you in sight.
Just relax. All right, turn around to 050.
556 center, right downwind 20. We do have the Cherokee in sight.
Yeah, that'd be a
All
little
right, we got you in sight too. We're going to do a left 360 and come in behind you. We're with you.
Okay, thank you, 556.
You can turn a little sharper than that if you want. Get us around there. Going. That's a good heading right there. That's good. All right, good. All right, so we're going to head back in, work on some landings. So we're 11 miles from the
Clear
field
traffic,
right
Sierra
now.
702 Delta Sierra, right crosswind 20. I have the right downwind. Plane in sight. We'll be exiting the pattern to the northwest.
So let's check our weather there at Murray again.
Sky conditions clear below 12,000. Temperature 1 Celsius. Dew point -3 Celsius. Altimeter 3048. Murray, Kentucky, Kyle Oakley Field Airport. Automated weather observation 1419er Zulu weather. Wind 260 at 6. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 1 Celsius. Dew point -3 Celsius. Altimeter 3048. Murray, Kentucky, Kyle Oakley Field Airport. Automated.
Two traffic, 8425 Whiskey, right downwind 20. Traffic and departing the pattern in sight too.
6, is that what he said? 260 at 6 or 260 at 8?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty good. So what runway are we going to use?
23.
All right. All right, so I would recommend, I mean, we're at 2,500 feet, which is
556, turning base,
a little over 1,000
202.
feet above pattern altitude while we're at 24, so we're right at 1,000 feet above pattern altitude. So when we're at about 5 miles out, that'd be a good time to kind of start a nice easy descent, about 500 foot per minute, down to our altitude of those ducks.
Yeah.
Getting up high this morning, aren't they?
Man.
Get down to our pattern altitude of 1,400 feet.
Is that the runway right there?
That's it. So we want to enter this traffic pattern, 45-degree angle, right?
Right.
And just fly our downwind, base, and final. So make it happen, Jackson.
Tune traffic, 556, turn final, 2010.
When am I supposed to announce that I'm going to be entering the downwind?
Yeah, you could call them right now and say that you're 6 miles to the south, and you're entering a left downwind for runway 23. So it's Murray traffic, 46283, 6 miles south, entering a left downwind 23.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, like 4 miles south, entering left downwind, runway 23.
There you go. That's you're about 6 miles south.
Yeah. 6 miles. Oh, it's hard to talk and fly at the same time.
It'll become second nature to you.
My goodness, I never dreamed it'd be hard to talk.
I taught a guy, got him his commercial license, and he would do everything in the world he could do to plan a trip where he wouldn't have to talk to anybody. He would not go into a Class D airport, tower-controlled airport. I mean, he'd fly 100 miles out of his way to keep from having to talk to somebody.
Huh. I can see why. It's hard to get used to.
Traffic, Cherokee 8425 Whiskey, right base, runway 20, full stop.
Those some more birds.
Yep. Oh, and they make a terrible thump when they hit.
I was wondering about that. What's going to happen when you do hit one?
Well, usually nothing. I mean, the worst of it is sometimes I hit a leading edge and put a huge dent in it. That's, of course, got to be fixed, but... All right, just don't get in too close now. And now your call is Murray traffic, 47283, left downwind, runway 23.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, entering left downwind, runway 23.
Okay, so there's your pattern altitude, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's not get any lower. So I'd put your power right back to the bottom of the green. Once you're at the pattern altitude and you're in the pattern, then that's a good place to be. It'll keep you from being too fast. And now let's fly parallel to the runway.
Crabbing a little bit, feels like.
All right, we'll change it, fix it. You're the one flying the airplane. And you
I
don't want
think
to
it's good though.
Okay. All right, now watch your altitude. Don't get any lower. All right, so when we come abeam the 1,000-footers, you've already got your car beat, so all you got to do is go to 1,700. And when you do that, remember you got to hold the nose up. And 10 degrees. Takes a little more than that. 1,001, 1,002. All right, now slows to 90. Now let the nose come down.
John 2 traffic, 3 Charlie Sierra is about 6.5 west, bound for landing 20.
Very good, good job. All right, now it's Murray traffic, 46283, left base, 23.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, left base, runway 23, Murray.
All right, get your next 10 degrees in. There you go. And we want to be doing about between 80 and 85. Now we're going to keep coming all the way around till we're just a little bit more than 90 degrees, all right? So that we've got a little crab so we don't get blown any further downhill. All right, let's keep that 85 in there.
And Murray traffic, Money 6704 November, taxiing runway 23 Murray.
All right, go ahead. Murray traffic, 46283, turn final, 23.
Murray traffic, 46283, turn final, runway 23.
All right. All right, now we're kind of high, so pull some power out, right? Altitude is power. Pull some more. There we go. And probably go ahead and do full flaps if you want from here. Good. All right, so there's your speed, right? You're doing just about 75.
Yep.
That's perfect. And we're looking for the stabilized approach. We want to look at our point on the ground, see if it's moving away from us or underneath us. If it's moving away from us, that means we're a little low and we want to add some power. If it comes underneath us, we're high. Right now, it looks real stable to me. Keep that nose coming down. Don't resist that temptation to pull up way too early. All right. Oh, okay. Just needed to flare that just a little bit more. All right, clean it up.
That was ugly.
Flaps. And let's go. Staying in the pattern.
Get up.
To the southeast, it's 2,500.
So stay in the pattern?
Yep. Sure you keep enough right rudder in there. That ball centered. All right, make your downwind call and level off.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, entering left downwind, runway 23, Murray.
And Murray, traffic Murray 6704 November, departing runway 23 Murray.
Alright, now don't forget, come back to the bottom of the green arc on your power, and let's get leveled off. We're still climbing 500 feet per minute, and we're flying away from the airport.
All kinds out of whack.
Alright, we'll get us back in line. Now we're still high, and we're still climbing. Alright, let's get it set up.
RP. Throttle. Hold it up. Well,
Takes a little more than that. 1001, 1002, there we go. And now pitch for 90. Just relax.
I'm trying.
This is on you. I'm letting you make the decision, so.
We'll turn the base here. Murray traffic Cessna 46282, turning base runway 23.
And Murray, traffic Murray 6704 November, downwind runway 23 Murray.
Okay, so you got yourself a little wide that time.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to be low, but you figure it out. Figure out what we need to do.
We're going to turn final here. Murray, Cessna 46283, turn final runway 23, Murray. Only too early.
Murray, traffic Murray 6704 November, turning base runway 23 for upwind 23.
Okay, you got to hold that off. I want to finish up with that yoke all the way back, okay? If you'd have done that, I'd have been perfect. Clean it up, let's go. Go ahead. Yeah, you got to get that last little bit of flare on it. Don't give up on it when it's 2 or 3 feet off the runway. That right rudder in.
Memphis Center, citation 5, uniform, through flight level 220 for 230.
traffic, Cessna 46283, turning downwind, runway 23, Murray. Is that where I'm supposed to be? How far, or am I too far out?
This looks really good if you keep that little bit of a crab in. Otherwise, we'll get blown farther, but that's good. I like that runway to cut about halfway through your strut.
Okay. Carburetor heat. Honey.
All right, you better make your turn.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, turning base, runway 23, Murray. Ain't talking two flaps at the same time.
Yeah. And
Got too much in it.
that's all right. Just live with that and just use your throttle. Now, ideally, we ought to be about 500 feet when we turn our base to final, and we're lower than that now. So just kind of keep that in mind and watch your airspeed. Don't get slow.
I got to put some throttle to it.
You're flying the airplane. Remember, pitch for airspeed, throttle is for altitude.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, turning final, runway 23, Murray. That's the flaps in. Over. Probably too low, ain't it?
Watch your airspeed now. All right, now hold it off. Hold it off, 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 hold it off. All right.
Oh, that was a mess.
All right, let's get stopped here and get cleaned up. All right, so what happened was you were really doing really well, except you put that final notch of flaps in too early, and they're nothing but drag, all right? And so that just left you then just kind of low and slow. And so if you were going to do that, then you need to probably add a little power. If you'd have just waited about another maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds to put those last notch of flaps in, you'd have been in good shape, all right? Now, we'll get down here near the ground, try to avoid a lot of this, okay? All right, just try to be as quiet as possible, keep it on the center line. All right, let's go again.
Come on, girl. Tried to get in a mess there, wasn't we?
Yeah, you're all right. Just pulled it off a little bit early.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to keep it up there around that 85 mark. That way we get a little altitude a little faster. Got any time off this week coming up?
I can take time off. It's supposed to be. Weather ain't supposed to be real good this week.
It's really not, but just thought we could get one in or something. But we want to try to fly tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, entering left downwind, runway 23 Murray.
All right, let's establish a little bit of a crab angle into the left so we don't get blown out any further. This is kind of the limit of where we want to be as far as on our downwind, right like that. That's good, perfect right there. All right, there's our setup point.
RP. Throttle.
Good. Flaps.
Flaps.
Yep, get them in right away.
All right, and my
There
speed
we
button
go.
down.
All right, now let's go ahead and there you go.
Got the shakes.
All right.
That's bad, ain't it?
All right, go ahead and turn your base now.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, turning base, runway 23 Murray.
All right, get your flaps in. All right, there you go. All right, and there's our speed, 85. Keep it coming around a little bit more. There we go, right about there. That's good. All right, and keep that 85 in, and we'll be golden. See, your speed is determining how fast you're coming down, right?
Yeah.
Now, we're going to be right at 500 feet when we go to turn final, which is just perfect. All right.
Murray traffic, Cessna 46283, turning final, runway 23 Murray.
Okay, now, this is looking really good. You could probably maybe reduce the power 100 RPM. That's good. Now, let's wait on our, okay, now's a good time for your final notch flaps. All right, now when you do that, you push that nose down just a little bit because that's all drag, so it's just gonna.
Throttle.
All right, now just be real quiet on the ailerons. We don't need much. This is perfect right here. All right, pull it up in a level flight, and then now be patient. All right, ease now. Flare. Start your flare. Start your flare. Start your flare. Hold it off. 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 Just like that. Very good. Very good. All right, clean it up. Let's do it again. That was perfect. All right, let's go. Right rudder. All right, this one's on you. Do it just like that again. Like I've told you before, 90% of this is just math and science. That last 5 seconds, that's an art.
Yeah, I got a lot of artwork to do.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Only got, what we got, about 7 hours is all?
Yeah. Murray traffic Cessna 46283 entering left downwind, runway 23 Murray.
Good. I like where you are right now as far as distance from the runway. That's really good.
And Murray traffic landing 6704 November, crosswind for downwind 23 Murray.
On traffic is here at the 325 Tango Echo. We're about 10 miles south of the airport. We're inbound for only 2 downtown.
Murray traffic Cessna 46283 turning base, runway 23 Murray.
On traffic is a series of 325 Tango Echo. We're about 5.5 miles to the south. We're in the left downwind for only 2 down traffic.
Murray traffic Cessna 46283 turning final runway 23 Murray.
All right, remember, keep your airspeed. There we go. There's your 80. All right, just be real quiet. You know, let it, it'll bump a little bit, but it'll go back. So,
Laps or not?
yeah, go ahead.
Like I'm too high.
Get your power out then. Keep that nose coming down. Just a nice stable descent. All right, level flight. There we go. Now just be patient. All right, now start your flare. Start it. Kind of got to match your flare to the sink. Let's do one more.
Straighten up.
Murray traffic landing 6704 November, turning base runway 23 Murray.
Doing all right?
Yeah.